Welcome back to Sissy Maya. Here, we embrace true femininity. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to never miss an update.
As the cross-strainers but flexed and relaxed with each thrust, the thin, lacy panties beneath his leggings shifted and clung, revealing their existence to the other men in the gym. Their eyes widened in surprise and confusion as they took in the garish color and delicate lace adorning the undergarment, and then they looked back up at the man's face, certain they must be seeing things. But there it was again, a flash of pink as he bent over to grab a weight off the floor, and they knew they weren't imagining it. The gym's atmosphere changed subtly as whispers spread like wildfire among the patrons, some shocked and disbelieving, others amused and titillated. The cross-trainer, oblivious to the stir he had caused, continued his workout, his heart pounding not only from the exertion but also from the thrill of being caught in such a compromising position. The man in question was James, a quiet and unassuming accountant who had been cross-dressing in secret for years. He had always been careful to conceal his feminine side, going to great lengths to ensure that no one, not even his closest friends or family, knew about his secret passion. But tonight, as he worked out at the gym, he had let his guard down just enough to reveal his true self. As he stretched to reach for a dumbbell, the thin fabric of his panties rode up, exposing them to the world. The other men in the gym, mostly bodybuilders and weightlifters, exchanged glances and nervous laughs. Some of them couldn't help but stare, their curiosity getting the better of them. Others tried to ignore what was happening, hoping it was all some sort of misunderstanding. But there was no denying the evidence before their eyes. As James continued his workout, sweat glistening on his skin, his movements became more pronounced and exaggerated, as if he were unconsciously putting on a show for his new audience. Meanwhile, a group of women in the corner of the gym watched the unfolding scene with a mixture of surprise, amusement, and a little bit of envy. They had always suspected that James was different, but they never imagined he was this different. They exchanged knowing glances and giggled quietly to themselves. As they watched, they couldn't help but wonder what it must feel like to be so free, to express oneself so openly. Back at the cross-trainer, James was beginning to feel self-conscious under the intense stares of the other gym-goers. His heart raced as he wondered how long it would take for someone to confront him about his panties. He knew he should probably just leave, but he also felt strangely compelled to stay and see through this bizarre experience. Maybe it was the thrill of being discovered, or maybe it was simply the desire to prove to himself that he could handle it. As the tension in the air grew thick, James noticed a burly, bearded man walking towards him. He recognized him as one of the regulars at the gym. The man approached him slowly, a sly grin spreading across his face. "Hey, buddy," he said, clapping him on the shoulder. "I didn't realize you were into that kind of thing." James' heart skipped a beat. I'm sorry," he stammered, trying to maintain his composure. "I didn't mean to cause any trouble." The burly man laughed, revealing a gold tooth. "Oh, don't worry about it," he said with a wink. "We all have our secrets. Just try to keep it under control next time, okay?" With that, the man walked away, leaving James feeling equal parts relieved and confused. The other patrons of the gym returned to their workouts, but the air of intrigue and curiosity lingered in the air. For better or for worse, James' secret was out. He finished his workout with a newfound sense of liberation and a strange longing for whatever came next. As he left the gym, a fellow male followed him and humiliated him publicly. He told all of his friends and family about it. Word spread quickly and soon everyone in town knew about his secret life. James was forced to leave his job as an accountant and move to a new city where no one knew him. He started working at a local lingerie store where he could express himself more freely. His new co-workers, all women, were shocked at first but quickly accepted him as one of their own. They helped him choose the right undergarments and taught him how to walk in high heels. James began to enjoy his new life, feeling more confident and comfortable in his own skin than ever before. He even started experimenting with makeup and female clothing, venturing out of the store in public dressed as a woman. At first, he was terrified of being recognized, but with the support of his new friends, he slowly began to embrace his true self. People in the city would often stop him on the street to compliment him on his beauty or ask where he got his clothes. One day, while James was out shopping for clothes, he noticed a familiar face in the mirror of a department store. It was the burly man from the gym, the one who had laughed it off and told him to keep it under control. He approached James nervously, looking apologetic. "Listen, man," he said, "I just wanted to say I'm sorry for how I acted back there. I didn't mean to embarrass you or anything. You're a good guy, you know. And if you ever need someone to talk to, I'm here." James was taken aback by the man's sincerity. He hadn't expected this reaction at all. With tears welling up in his eyes, he thanked the man and they embraced, both realizing that maybe they weren't so different after all.